Hi guys, as always a little intro here. This game was recorded on my Twitch channel. I streamed it last Monday. It was a really close game and I enjoyed it a lot, so I figured I'll upload this one to YouTube. As always, I hope you guys enjoy as well. See ya next time. I have emotions, so if I'm on a good streak, I'll go for it. If I lose this one, we'll see. I don't know yet. I did check my second account because I was also feeling like playing a break to meta game. I'm not sure if you guys have seen them before. So if I break to meta, I have some, weird strategies. I do it on a separate account because the chance of you winning isn't really that big. But yeah, on the break to meta games, we just try crazy strategies. But my second account, I need to pay for the game, and you used to go on a, on a, how do you say it, on a free account. You could still play like a few games every week, but I think that changed. Let me get my overlay in there. There we go. So yeah, so probably pretty kind of soon we'll play some break to meta games, but not tonight. Let's get into this board. Let me see. The wheat is really clustered. It's kind of low on ore. It's really high on lumber and brick. I don't really like those boards. The wool is also really clustered, and we're second placement again. Uh, hmm. The wool is clustered. If I place it here, how big is the chance that I will get a good wheat spot? I don't think it's very big. I don't think so. I like this one. I, the only thing I need is some good wool and I'm good to go. But if I place it here, I could always go for that one. I have decent brick income, then I have everything I need for a tall strategy. Ooh, and this is close to the wheat harbor as well. So I think I'm going for this one. That's the best ore. We all saw how last game went. If I don't have good ore, I'm not a very good player, to be honest. I need to improve on my playing white strategy, or my lumber brick strategy, whatever you want to call it. I think I should improve on that. But at the core, I'm a ore wool wheat player, playing tall, at least how I like to call it. Ooh, green goes for that one. That's kind of nice because this is a good spot, and if you take that one, you will block it. But now he is at risk of red stealing it, so he pretty much he has to get good brick on his second settlement, or at least decent brick, to have a standing chance. But if he gets brick on his second settlement, the chance that he gets a quick lumber, that's pretty big, and he will still win this. So yeah, it's a decent choice. I'm usually kind of risk free if I play. At least with my settlements, I don't like to take too much risk. If I have bad luck in my settlements, for example, if somebody blocks this and blocks my good wheat or my preferred settlement, this is my preferred placement, I mean. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Um, yeah, so that's not free. So probably we'll take this one. So we have good wheat income. We're close to the wheat harbor. We have a brick harbor, and we have decent brick income. But if I get blocked here, for example, and I have just a rough start in the beginning, then I'll take some risks. But at the start, I don't like to take too much risk. Yeah, I don't like to take too much risk because you don't really need to. And I think in general, if you do that, you have more good games, or at least decent starting games. Sometimes if you're really lucky, you'll win a game really quick if you take a lot of risk. But if you want to, improve your score, if you want to become a better player, I guess overall, if you take the averages of all your games, I think you should take a bit less risk. So our second settlement is coming up. This could be something. What has blue now? So the blue player has decent road building capabilities. I could build one here and hope for a 10, aim my road there, and kind of have a similar situation than here, but it's not similar. It's, well, it's comparable, but it's not similar. But I'm not confident that I will win this race with blue if I place my settlement there and go for that harbor. So I think I have to place it there. Aim my road. I will probably aim my road there and go for another good wheat settlement there. And in this case, I will go for largest army. So I should have a lot of knights to play with to protect my my tiles. This one especially. So yeah. So yeah, we need wheat. This could be an option. That could be an option. Would give me decent lumber as well. As always, if you guys have any suggestions, just let me know. But what is red gonna go for? So red definitely still needs wheat. So yeah, he won't go for these two probably. If I take this one, he'll go for that one. So if I would be confident that red didn't take this one, I would probably go for that and aim my road towards there. But then blue could steal it from me as well. So I think, yeah, I could go for this one, but I don't really like. Yeah, it's decent wheat income, I guess, but I really like my wheat, definitely with good ore, good wool setup. So yeah, I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna stick with my original plan here. It's, you know, I've had better placements, but it's still decent, I guess. And yeah, I was thinking I kind of mess with blue. I think red won't place it here, maybe here, but I would place it here because yeah, no wheat means defeat. You need good wheat income. You need wheat for everything pretty much. So yeah. So let's see what red will do. Yeah, he placed it there as expected, so that kind of sucks for blue. Hopefully he's not going for that one. Maybe he wants to compete with red, but could very well be that he goes for my settlement. But for now, I would like to buy a development card rather quickly. So we get a 4 now. Last round we were kind of struggling with the 4s, but we got a 4 now. For the rest, we don't have a lot. We would like a 5 kind of quick. It's decent on the lumber, so eventually, yeah, I think I will be able to get to trade some lumber. We obviously don't have any lumber income. Nope. Yeah, you can see here if we had just one brick, but yeah, hopefully we can hit some tents this round. That would be nice. First objective will be this settlement. Get the ore harbor. Ooh, wait. Can I compete with blue here? Probably not. Again, I don't like to take a lot of risks in these games, only if I need to, and I feel at this point I don't really need to. So we do hit a 10. That's kind of nice. Ooh, the blue player goes for this, so that's interesting. Okay, let's just see what happens when we are what we have rolled, and then we can make a decision. Do we go for that one? It feels kind of safe right now. But we would need to get 2 lumber for that. Or at least 1 lumber if you see how many wheat we have. Let's offer a wildcard trade for a brick, because I think in the beginning brick it's pretty valuable. No, let's do a wildcard trade for lumber then, because we would like some lumber here. Okay, I think because blue went for that, I think we can go for this settlement, and would be kind of nice to get some lumber in this game. Do I need it for my how is it called? It's my winning strategy? No, it's my win condition? No. For my win condition, I need 4 cities and largest army. But getting this lumber, getting a 3-to-1 spot, it's just good in general, and it would open up that ore harbor. But I don't like to build too many roads in my games, to be honest. I'm not interested in your wool. Yeah. So I think we'll go place a settlement there, and our second settlement still goes there. First city goes there for sure to improve our ore income and our brick income. And the nice thing is we could go for a longest road, for a sneaky longest road maybe. I don't think we can hold it structurally, but we could sneak it in. It could happen, yeah. So I've had a comment that the stream was lagging a bit. If it's still happening, just let me know. For me, it shows to me that it should be fine, but I've had that message before. I've seen it before on stream that it shows okay, everything is fine here, but you know, I got too many messages saying it's not fine. Do I want to give my wool away here? I don't think so. But there is some lumber in the game, so let's offer this. So at least we are in range of getting our settlement next round. Yeah, and green, I almost gave away the turn there. So, and green does have wheat income, so I'm kind of happy with this trade. All we need now is a 10, so please don't block it, green. Don't do it. Block red's brick income. If you want to block brick, block red. Do that, or block my wool. Okay, good guy, green. Nice, nice. So yeah, give me a 10 this round. What did blue hit? Will blue still, because blue did build his settlement, so hopefully, did he get a lot of 3? No, 0, 3. Nope. So yeah, if we get a 10, I'm confident blue will not steal it from us. Yeah, that would be nice. And if we get our city there, we can make more use of the port that we took, you know, in the early game. We took it for a reason. But yeah, then we need some 10 to hit. Then we need some, damn, English. Then we need to hit some 10s. Yeah, I did it. I'm proud. Ooh, so let's see what purple does here, because he trades. Okay, cool. So he takes it cool. He's not competing with me. He probably is going for that wound port. Yeah, he doesn't have any ore income, so that's cool. So red, what are you doing? 8. That's another wheat for us, but what we're really looking for is one more 10. One more 10, come on. Nice. That feels good. Normally you don't roll a 7 on yourself if you have over 7 cards, but if you roll just the number that you need yourself, that's always good. So cool. We got it. Yeah, I'm diverting a bit from my original strategy. Normally I don't really want to do that, but for now it feels good because now we have good road building capabilities. Our wound does get blocked, not blocked. I mean, it's our only wound income, but I think I want to build a city now next. That's our main objective. But another 7 comes in. Blue and I are kind of connected everywhere, yeah. So if blue rolls a 7, I'm happy with it. Well, if I don't have more than 7 cards. Another 8. Now we want some more 5 to it, so we can get that city up. That would be nice. We get another 8. There is some ore in the game, so let's never assume that the other players don't want to trade. Let's try it. I'm not. It's always nice to have at least one knight in your hand so you can defend your tile, but I'm waiting for a 9 so I get some wool. And honestly, getting that early city up, that's also really valuable. So again, just like in last game, lots of 8. That's okay as long as if we can hit some 5 with it. But you can see how valuable that Wheat Harbor would be for us as well, because yeah. I think we traded 4 to 1 once already. Ooh, what's this trade? I think green got brick there, yeah, for some lumber. Really, lumber? There's so much lumber in this game, but not a lot of 5. So yeah, and another 8. Damn. Well, no, I think everyone wants this trade, blue. And there we get our 5. I'm happy with it. One more or a 2, that works as well. No 2 so far, no, but I'm not expecting 1. If you, well, maybe 1 in the entire game. This is a good trade, right? But he has 11 cards. Do you have 2 brick for me? Yeah, he has lots of brick. A lot of 8 has been rolled. He should give me 2, I think. Blue, you gave it away too cheaply there, man. But I could have got it. If I took that trade, that would have been a good trade for me. But well, yeah. We'll get a city and then we'll hit a 10 after. Okay, now I'll take it, red. Now I'll take it. I'm not sure if you still want to, but now I'll take it. I still think it's a decent trade for him. But we'll see if he does it. I think blue gave away his wheat too cheaply there. But well, we did it as well now because I didn't want to miss out there. We get a 10, so that's another brick for us. We have 8 cards. Damn. Oh, we have 2 brick. Okay, let's do this first. We have 2 brick. We have the brick harbor. So I'm building a city. Even though brick is kind of valuable, well, it used to be pretty valuable, but it isn't anymore, it seems. So I don't think, yeah, I will not do anything. I will, I will build a city, even though I had to give away my 2 brick there. But that's why we took this port in the early game, right? To have some options. And we get a 9, so now we have our rule. A 5 would be nice. I think if I hit a 5, I will buy 2 development cards. So should we go for longest road in this game? I still think red has best setup for it. So I still think I will go for largest army. Definitely because the other players haven't bought any development cards so far. I think it makes sense to go for largest army. Blue man, yeah, I guess I would give you wound, but I'm pretty sure you will not take this trade. Yeah, I think the other players are giving away. Well, yeah, I took this trade as well last round, but yeah, I always like to ask for something extra. So we do hit our 5. So yeah, we're going to get ourselves some development cards, so we can defend our provinces or tiles. I guess provinces is a better name, right? It sounds a bit, yeah, it sounds better. A tile, that's just, you know, some mathematical term or geometrical, I should say. Yeah, so we'll call them provinces for now on. So we hit an 11, that's nothing for us. But yeah, we can buy our development cards now. Let's see what we get. We get a Years of Plenty, that's interesting. So yeah, you can only use it 1 round after you bought it. I'm buying another one. We got our city already and we get a victory point. So now it's interesting because normally, yeah, I still think it makes sense for us to go for largest army, but if you buy 2 development cards but don't get 1 knight, if you get 2 victory points, I don't think you should buy any more knights. I got a victory point and a Years of Plenty card. So our game plan is to build 4 settlements, 4 cities, and get largest army, or at least that used to be our game plan. 4 settlements, 4 cities, largest army, get up to 10 points. But since we got 1 victory point now and we got Years of Plenty, maybe we can sneak in the longest road. So yeah, if we hit anything, we won't decide. We won't just decide on the fly. But yeah, we do need to hit something. I'm not giving away. You're the one asking for something. You're offering brick, right? Yeah, you offered brick, but only two sixes so far. So 2 games in a row with very little 6s. No, dude. No. So yeah, this is interesting. I'm not sure yet what I will do. No, sorry, blue. Yeah, he doesn't have any ore income. I'm not giving him any. But I'm not sure what he wants to do. Buying development cards, I don't think that's the way to go for blue. But maybe it pays off for him, you never know. Another 11, so we didn't hit anything the entire round. Yeah, that sucks. but I still think in general we have a decent setup. Red can give me a road, and I will take it. This will be my next objective. It's always nice to have a city and a settlement on your ore income. So if you hit your ore, you have immediately all the resources you need for a city, or at least all the ore you need for a city. But red didn't take that trade. That's fine for me as well. Because yeah, I just have one wool. I'm not giving it away cheaply. We roll a 7. What do I want here? Yeah, wow, I was expecting to get some more lumber. I don't really want anything, so this is one of the rare cases that I'll actually use my knights as most people use it, or my rubber, I mean, block a valuable resource of the other players. What's most valuable? I think we're kind of getting into the mid game. In the early game, brick and lumber are really valuable, but in the mid to late game, ore is. And I think my hide overlay, cool. My biggest competitor, at least if I want to, yeah, okay. And I got my lumber, so I'm happy with that. My biggest competitor, at least for the longest road, if I want to sneak it in, I don't really see it happening. But that would be red, and I think red has better setup than green, so that's why I stole from red there. So now we're finally hitting something, and we don't go over 7, so that's cool. We got our settlement if we want to, and I think we want to. It makes sense, yeah. We'll go for that settlement. Or do we go for this one? If I go for this one, I can kind of make double use of this road. If I build a settlement there, obviously we have the harbor, we have good ore income, but it's kind of wasted if you want to go for longest road. If I build a settlement there, I could maybe sneak in a longest road, but I still think this one is better. So we do go over 7 now, so hopefully we will not hit one. Preferably we roll a 8 or a 4. 3 4s already, so yeah. 8 would be fine. Let's roll 7. Ah, damn, that hurts. That always hurts. So 4. Okay, in this case I will go. Okay, first I can steal. So I'm not sure if it was a good idea to give away all my wound there, because yeah, again, yeah, I'm not really looking for something in particular, because I can use my Years of Plenty card, get my settlement. So I think I'm just gonna mess with whoever I think is strongest, and I still think it's red. Okay, let's do this, and we get our wound back. Now we have to make a decision. If we go here, it only makes sense if we have that harbor. So I'm going, yeah, okay. I'm sticking to my plan. What do I want extra? Yeah, I would like some more extra. So we'll build this settlement, build this harbor. Eventually, we made a decision. I took that one ore. I took that one ore because I was thinking I have income of 2 ore if I hit a 5. But yeah, that was a mistake. I should have gotten another wheat, because that would got me into range for another city. And if I get a city here, it will be kind of powerful. Yeah. Well, yeah. Nothing we can do about it now. But I should have gotten a wheat there. If we hit a 5 and an 8 this round, we could have gotten another city. And if we hit a 5 and an 8 now, we would end up with 4 or 1 wheat. So that was a mistake. That's something I can learn from. Blue picks up the longest road here. No one is really going for largest army. And I think I should stop going for longest road. So if I hit an 8 here, it kind of feels bad. But luckily, we did hit our 10 again. And we can build that city. And I think fastest way to win still is going for 3 cities, 1 settlement, and largest army. We hit a 7 again. I think it's the 3rd time in a row. I'm not sure, but we rolled it quite a bit. And yeah, now for sure we're blocking that 10. because now we are the only one with ore income in the game, and that makes our ore more valuable. We can trade it if we want to. Do I want that lumber? Not really. Not really. I would like wool or wheat. Um, how good is red? Sometimes people get mad if you keep stealing from them. I had a chance at ore there. Okay, okay. Do you want your lumber back? Does anyone wants to give me wheat so I can build a city? Hmm. Are you guys sure? Let's try it again. No? Come on, Red. Let me know. I'm not sure if he has wheat. Don't leave me hanging. I don't like this. I like to, speed things up. So yeah, okay. In that case, I'll do this, and I'm hoping for 8 or a 4. I wanted to trade in there because we were close to going over 7. We have a city. I really don't like to give away my resources to the bank, so that's some players, also some really good players, some pro players. They don't take their chances and go over 7 pretty easily. I don't like it. But yeah, that's just the way you like to play. Some people like it, some people don't. Blue uses the development card. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I got a target on my back. This is okay. That's another. Okay, that's an 8. Right, yeah. Well, I was fine with him blocking my ore and getting my lumber, because we did get our city now. We would have gotten our city anyway. Um, we will still have 1 or 1 wheat to spare, so hitting my 9 would be nice, because we still want to go for largest army in this game. Yeah, we should stay ahead of that largest army, because if you get up to 3, it's kind of hard for the other players to steal it from you. So let's see, another 7. Is that 4 in a row? I believe it's 4 in a row. Is blue winning for me? Blue is kind of going for largest army. But again, I think ore is too valuable in the late game. But just to be sure that red, I don't piss off red too much, I stone from green there. That's the only way, because not everyone plays with their head. You also play with your heart, and if you get stolen from like 4 times in a row from one player, you might get a bit upset. Yeah, we don't want to upset red too much there. So usually I check the log, and I think, okay, I want to steal this resource, and then I'll put my rubber there. But in this case, yeah, that was a political choice, I guess you could say. And all of a sudden, lots of 7s have been rolled, and only 3 6s. That's insane. Well, last game we also had, I think, only 3 6s, but that game was probably finished already. Ooh, and red, I would feel really bad if I were red, because he got blocked a lot, and there goes another 6. So if we need another, we could go for 1 more settlement, 4 cities, and 1 victory point. That would get us up to 10 as well. But yeah, we do have a knight right now, but it depends a bit on the resources. We could go for that. It depends a bit on what we get, but for now I'm still going for that largest army and 3 cities strategy, and blue is also competing for this, it seems. So yeah, we hit our 5 again. That's good. If 1 5 1 8, and we can get we have a city now. That's why you want to build your cities on ore and on wheat. There goes another 7. I'm sorry, red, but you know where it goes. You know where I'm putting it. What did he give away? 2 lumber, 1 wool, 1 ore. 1 ore? Yeah. Do you have ore? Didn't know that. You have brick? 1 settlement. 1 lumber. I think red still has 1 brick. Sorry, red. Yeah. Okay. At least if we hit a 10, we can build a. We could sneak in that settlement maybe. So a 10, a 8, a 9 would all be fine for us. Another 5, it's okay, but I'm not really looking for another 5 there. It's okay, I guess. Now we want 2 eights, and we can get up to 9 points. 11 doesn't help us. How are the other players? You should keep an eye out on that, because since I started playing again, since last Friday, ooh, there goes our ore. So yeah, we want to keep 3, so we're still in range of ooh, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I kind of get that. But what I was saying is that since I started playing again, I know at least we have a knight, so we can defend. So since I started playing again, I noticed that I'm not paying enough attention to the victory points of the other players, because I lost some games when I shouldn't, or at least shouldn't have yet lost the game. I probably still would have lost the game, but I wasn't paying enough attention to the victory point cards of other players. Yeah, Red. Red did buy 2 development cards, so I don't really want him to place it back. So I think I'm gonna focus Blue now, since Blue doesn't have any development cards. But Blue and I are kind of connected, and he's also every spot that I'm not connected with Blue, he is connected with Red, I believe. So in that case, damn, do I go for green in that case? I don't think that makes sense. Okay, let's do that. Another 5. No, I don't. Okay. Well, I guess it's no problem. We'll just hope for 8 again. We're hoping for 8 for a long time now, and we do get our 8, but we do go over 7 again. But lots of 7s have been rolled already. That doesn't give you any guarantee for the future, and there we go. Immediately, we can give our ore away again, but at least we have a city in our hands. But let's see if we get blocked again. Blue and I are connected, but not on my ore. So we got a bit unlucky those last 2 rounds. I got to say that. Yeah. So yeah, you can look at the graph, and overall, you know, the more rolls that are there, the more it should look like a pyramid, but it doesn't give you any guarantee. It's not like, okay, every time the dice is being rolled, there's a same chance of of everything. It's, what is it? I used to know this, straight out of my head. Red takes longest road there, goes up to 8 probably. I think it's a 41% or something like that, or 36% chance on a 7, and it's every time it's rolled. So we did get our 10. We have our brick harbor, so we do have another city, and there we go with another 7. So let's hope that Red doesn't have another 10, and at least he has to wait a full round. So yeah, we're stealing from Red. We get brick. That's always useful for us. I'm not trading for a wool. I'm hoping for another 9. Yeah, and it must go there. Not a lot of 9s as well, only 3 9s. Yeah, a lot of 11s, I believe. Yeah, 6 11s. But we still have a decent setup. Green. I have decent income of everything, so it doesn't make sense to trade, but I need to hit them. You would expect me to hit them. Yeah, definitely that 9. That sucks, man. Because I was going for largest army, and I still could get it. Ooh, hey, there we got our 2. I told you, at least we won't get 1 in every game. Usually you get, well, it's 0, 1, or 2. More of it you will likely not get. And again, I don't feel like trading for wool, but because at some point I will get my wool, I'm sure of it. We're not far away from the win, but we just need some good numbers. But I think Red is close as well. At least Red, I'm blocking his ore, and he rolls another 7. I'm blocking his ore because there is this saying, no ore means 7 score. It's because if you don't get any cities, you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 settlements. You can get longest road. Oh, and yeah, I do have a big target on my back. I have a target on my back without having longest road or largest army. We get our a lumber, so maybe we should go for another settlement and 1 more city, and then we're done. So hopefully we can hit a 10 soon, because we don't have a knight to defend here. Another 11. Ooh, that's not good. Another 6, but yeah. So finally the 6s are catching back up, but yeah, we need a 10, I guess. A 10 or a 8 could help us a bit as well, since we have that harbor. A 9 would be nice. Another 6, damn, but we don't have a 3-to-1 harbor. Ah, man. And red is getting, everyone is getting lumber here. A monopoly card will be very valuable now, definitely if you're green. Red buys development cards. Yeah, oh man. I normally you would think I would be able to win this, but yeah, we're having some bad luck. We were thinking about getting longest road at some point, but I'm not. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I think we need to win this one without longest road or largest army. I think this is an overkill from red. I'm not sure why he's building two. Yeah, I guess for another settlement, but he needs to build a city first. He cannot build another settlement, so I think these two are wasted for him. Finally, we get a 9, but now we need an 8th. Uh, Again, I don't think I should go for largest army in this case. I think the easiest way to win now is a settlement and a city. The nice thing about having knights in your hand is that you control the rubber. Um, let's see if somebody wants to give us a break. Normally, this late in the game, nobody is going to trade. So probably now neither. So we have a wheat harbor and a brick harbor, but we don't have any wheat. We don't have any brick. Blue, let me know. For wheat, then I guess. I think this will be one of the rare cases of me actually taking a risk here, because I rather give this lumber away as if I trade it for one brick, because I'm expecting to hit a 10. If I hit a 10, I can build a settlement. And if I trade now, okay, so our 5 gets blocked there again. I'm kind of hoping for a 7, but I'm also kind of hoping not to get a 7. So, okay, can you give me 2 brick? You never know. He has 11 cards. Okay, he doesn't have any brick income. Maybe I should have asked for wheat. Ooh, 6 lumber. And he goes for a city. It's a close game. It's a fun game. I'll tell you that, but I expected to win this, honestly. Or at least, I didn't expect it to get this close. We're getting kind of lucky, but, these resources do not synergize, and they also don't synergize with the harbors we have. So, yeah. Hopefully no 7s. If we get a 7, we knew what we were getting into. We can get our settlement up. Yeah. No, we cannot. Right now it's close, but we cannot get our settlement up. We need 2 more brick and a wheat. Ooh, that's a really bad monopoly. That's a really bad monopoly. 5 wheat. Well, if he paid more attention, he could have gotten way more out of that. Definitely that wound. He has that wound harbor, so he might have this. Wait, I think it's so. Yeah, now you can see the player characters. He might have this. I think it's a paid avatar. I'm not sure. He has this fancy avatar, but I think that was a bad play. He definitely should have gone for the wound, because he has that wound harbor. And now he goes for development cards as well. Okay, so that makes it that now it's decided. Oh, and there we get our 7. That now it's decided. I'm not going for largest army in this game. I'm gonna win this game. Well, that's big. We'll see about it, but I'm gonna try and win this game without. I think this makes most sense, right? Yeah, I'm gonna try and win this game without. Maybe it made more sense. Take my wool. Take my wool. Okay, cool. It made more sense. Now it's decided. I mean, we're gonna win this game with 1 settlement and another city, but we need to hit some numbers. And now we do hit our 10, but now our wheat is blocked. Oh man. Okay, since there is some break in the game, is someone looking for wool? This way we could get our settlement, right? No, we still couldn't get our settlement. Damn. Yeah, we could get our settlement. Am I correct? Or am I being stupid? No, I need 4 break. Right? Oh man. Brain farts. So I can trade in 2 brick for 1 wheat, but then we still need 2 brick. Yeah, we need 4 brick. Oh no, and this is too much. I want to give 2 wool for 2 brick, and I'll give you ore as well. I don't think anyone has 2 brick, but this is what I need for my settlement. Damn, that 7 hurt. What? What? Oh, yeah, but let's do this. I have 2 mines at a time, but okay, we can do something, Blue. What do you want? Let's do this, Blue. Don't. Okay. This is good. This works as well. Why didn't I try this before? Come on, Blue. Let me know. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, well, sorry for bad words, but, well, yeah. That was a good trade, Blue. He got me by the balls. Oh, man. Oh, man. He got me by the balls there, but I had to do it because I didn't want to give away my cards again. I want to build the settlements. All we need now is a 4 and a 5, and we got this game. Oh, this is good for us. This is good for us. All we need now is a 5 and an 8. And we get a 9. That doesn't help us. We can trade 4 for 1, but if we had we still need a 5 and an 8, or a 2 and an 8. That would work as well. And we can win this game. But how close is the red player? He's probably at 8. The blue player could get largest army, get up to 7, and have a victory point, get up to 8. So we're still ahead in this game. I still think we have a good chance to win. Screw the longest road, screw largest army. We don't need any of that. We'll just win all natural, no bonus points. Well, I guess 1 bonus point. There goes another 7. It's an interesting game. It's a pyramid. It's not, a perfect pyramid, but it looks like a pyramid, this graph, so that makes sense. But now I'll probably be blocked again, and I was kind of okay with it being on the 4 here. Yeah, so now we're back to needing a 5 and a 4, so we'll definitely not finish this round. Could we? No, yeah, we could go for maybe a victory points, but no, I'm not seeing it happening. We get a 6, we can't do anything with that. So I'm kind of sure nobody wants to trade with me. Maybe the green player, but again, never assume. You never know. Just try. I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna trade. So maybe we'll just hope for another 6, and another 9, and a 5, and then we can win as well. Okay, so our range is improving. We are still closest to win. Okay, so we do get that 6. If we get a 5 and a 9, we win. A 5 and a 4, we win. A 4 and a 2, we win as well. A 9 and a 2, we win. Okay, so our ranges are improving, but there goes another development card. Hopefully he steals my wool. Ooh, blue gets up to 8. Steals my lumber. We do hit an 8 here. We have that harbor, but we have 3. Oh man. It's close, and I think red has 9 points. Red could have 9 points. Blue probably has 9 points, so it's getting really, really close. Oh man, these games. Is he getting longest road? No, he's not getting longest road, but red could very well finish here. Damn, it's a close game, man. We need a 2 to win. That's not good. Another 8 could get us close. 8 and a 6, 8 and a 9, or a 6 and a... Oh, so 1, 2, we win. Now we get a 5, but it's blocked. It hurts. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna win this round, so I don't think we're gonna win it. Okay, it's good to see that red has a 9th, But come on, it's not just me. It's also blue. But he did improve our chances of winning actually because we still have two wheat. All we need now is a five. All we need now is a five. But I think check blue as well. Maybe okay. I technically is also messing with blue here, but not that much. And blue did really well in this game. You wouldn't expect him. He doesn't have any ore. Is it a lot of four? No, just 3, 4, 6, 9. So if you look at his setup, you would never say that blue would win this game, but he is very close at winning this game. Red could be back at 9 right now. So let's roll. 8. Oh man, man. Okay, just one more round and no sevens, please. Oh, another 8. Oh man, we've been blocked so much. And now red got a lot of brick. Don't think he can. He needs ore. Yeah, he probably needs one more city and then he's done. So we do have our city now, but I think red could finish. It depends on what he has in his hand. It could very well be 2 victory points. Oh man, we got very close. Did he call it? Why me? Why me? Oh yeah, I think that was from before. Oh, it's such a close game. I think he could get it here because if he has 2 victory points, all he needs is a city. He has a 3-1 harbor. So I don't think he has any ore. No. Oh, he got years. Okay, this is good. I don't think he can build 2 cities. I think we got it. I think we got it, but you never know. What? Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh yeah, he's 3. He has 3. I was thinking, okay, he builds a city and a settlement, and he has a victory point. But we got it. Okay. Oh man, what a game. It was really close. It was a fun game, man. I wasn't expecting it to get this close. A 7 wouldn't have gotten us there. Would have done anything for us here. What a close game. We could go for a victory point card win, but do I want to mess with fate? We can go for a victory point card win, right? Yeah, we can go. And winning with a victory point, that's always more fun than winning with a city. So yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, so then we'll just build a city. That's fine. Anyway, GG. Whoa, it's very close game. I think they both have 9. Green probably has 8. He has 14 cards as well. So very, very close game, but we got it. Fun game, man. Oh, really fun game. So yeah, they were both at 9. Green was at 8. So it's almost as close as it can be. 1 victory point less to so 26 points in total. Yeah, that's really close. 26. So very close game, and 2 grandmasters as well, and a platinum player. Let me check. So 1232, that's a good player. 1223, that's also a good player. 1237, but we got plus 10 elo, so that was a good game. It was, most of it was a fun game. It was a really close game. So yeah, nice that we eventually were able to win that. I was honestly, yeah, I was expecting to win that. It just felt like, yeah, it made sense. I think it had best setup, but you can see how cool of a game Catan is because of the rolls there. Sometimes you hit a lot of numbers, you get a lot of resources, but the resources you get just don't synergize. That's why harbors are very, very good to have, because even if the resources that you get don't synergize, you still have flexibility. But in this case, we didn't have a 3-1 harbor. We had a brick harbor, we had a wheat harbor, and we were kind of struggling for those. So yeah, I think I missed follower Jack Slacks. Thank you very much for following, man. Really appreciate your support. Yeah, and since this was such a good game, we'll play one more and then I need to go to bed. I need to work in the morning. So yeah, as always, I'll take my break. Let's say roughly 5 minutes. Let's try to make this Central European time. So I'll be back 10:15. As always, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. If you have tips for the stream, if it's lagging or something, also let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. So I'm back for the last game of the evening. Jack Slacks, you said, did you win? I had to step away. Yeah, we won. It was very close, but we won. You can rewatch it on Twitch, but I think I will upload that one to YouTube as well because it was a it was a really close game. I am uploading something to YouTube right now, so I think it will be online tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening. I mean, but anyway, and I also shouted you out for following, so thank you, Jaxlex. Yeah, so let's get right into the last game of this evening. Hopefully we can get at least one more win in. Then we would get 2 out of 3. Yeah, we would have done decent this evening. That first game, I'm not very proud of it. But well, yeah. We get first place here, and we are yellow. I don't like being yellow, but well, yeah. Okay, let's analyze this board. So we have some clusters. What's low? Lumber is low on this board. Lumber is low, ore is clustered. I like this one. It gets me the best lumber of the board on the board. Do I have my overlay still on? Yes, I have my overlay still on. This one, I mean. Yeah, I like this one. If I place it here in my road towards this settlement, I'm assured, I'm kinda assured of getting ore. Preferably I get ore later on. But at least I will get ore. It gets me to the Woon Harbor. That isn't very helpful. Am I missing something on the harbor front? Not really. If this would have been a wheat harbor, for example, this would have been a very good spot. But I don't think there are any particular good harbors on this board. Normally I would have gone for this one, but because the wheat is so clustered here on the border, I think I'm getting this one. And getting good lumber, getting good brick, that's always nice because those two synergize because you can build lots of roads with them. Ooh, so this is dangerous. What are you gonna do, Red? Are you gonna compete with me? I wouldn't do it. I have good road building capabilities. There's not very good lumber left on the board. Okay, so yeah, he saw it. I guess maybe he's listening to the stream. You never know, but yeah, I'm happy with that. But yeah, I understand why he takes this one. All he needs now is some wheat, and he can have a good game. And we still need ore, and he has ore. But again, if I place my settlement there, I have decent ore income. Not very good at ore income, but it should be enough to get up to 10 victory points. So I think that's okay. Hopefully this does not get stolen. We had that problem a few times last Friday. That we had kind of a similar strategy, but someone blocked this. But there is still, two players need to place it. There are still two decent ore spots left, but now there's not. What's this? Yeah, now you need wheat, right? Now are you gonna take this? No. Apparently he isn't valuing his ore that much. So if he wants to play white, you focus on settlements and roads. So you want to focus on brick, lumber, wool, and wheat. So if you take this settlement, I'm expecting you to go for wheat. Now, I would take this one probably if I were him. Oh, but red first. Oh, so I think this is a really bad placement from green. But if he gets this and he can get to that harbor, which he probably can, because I'm not expecting the gray player to take this one. Okay, ooh, but this is dangerous. If green somehow is thinking I need ore, even though he... So you should always... No wheat means defeat, no ore means 7 score. But, wheat is more important than ore, but I'm afraid that he will take this one. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, if green would have taken this one, I would have taken that one. We could go to that 3-1 harbor and we could fix our ore problem. But now we would like some wool, I guess, because we're close to that wool harbor as well. Let's see what's still open for us. The red player needs wheat, so I'm expecting him to take one of these, and then this would still be open for us, and I would be okay with this one since we're so close to that Woon Harbor. So I'm expecting red to take this one. I would take this one, get that instant road, aim your roads upwards, and beat gray towards the brick harbor, because then he has 2 income of brick and he has a brick harbor. This is a decent spot to have as well. Yeah, so he should aim it upwards, but maybe he gets, sometimes people think, oh, this is open, I'm gonna get it, but I still have to go. So he definitely should aim it upwards. Okay, so that shows me that he's not you know, at least not a bad player or anything. I have decent lumber income already. I'm close to the Woon Harbor, so I value this one over that one. And yeah, we don't have any ore, but hopefully we can get there relatively soon. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to aim our road towards there because there's nothing to go to there. Same goes for this one, so I'm aiming my road towards there, and we'll see if we can do anything with it. But yeah, that will be kind of difficult this game. Normally, if you want to win a game, you need at least 4 settlements. If you have 4 settlements, you can upgrade all 4 of them to cities and get largest army and win the game. But in this case, we need to, yeah, we can build a settlement there, but then we would need to travel 2 roads to get another settlement. We rolled a 8, that's nothing for us. And there goes the first 7, it's red. I don't think he will block me. I'm very used to playing the white player, but he should block this 8. I'm not expecting him to block me. Yeah, he does block that 8. So red and I so far we're kind of on the same level. YT1, good to see you, man. It's a long time ago. Very nice to see you again in chat. Starting with 3 sheep dough. 3 sheep dough off. You say, yeah, that kind of sucks. So yeah, 3 sheep. No ore income. I do have some wheat now, but hopefully, yeah, we need roads. And hopefully we can collect some sheep until we get to the harbor. But we really, yeah, okay. So we do get a 9. Hopefully we can hit a 5 soon. I think I will, because I'm expecting to hit way more wheat. I don't want to give my cards away. So, okay, wait, before we do this, let's see if somebody actually wants to give us brick, because there is some brick in the game. Red has brick, so let's see if he wants to trade. Didn't pay enough. Yeah, he doesn't have any wool, so it makes sense, Red. Let's trade brick for wool. So far, Red and I have been on the same level, so... No, that's too much. You're not getting my lumber, but I would give you a wool. I would even give you 2 wool. I probably would even give you 3 wool, but I'm not showing yet. Y21, you say hello. Big Clayton, good to see you again as well. I'm liking your setup. You say, well, yeah, it's an interesting setup at least, but we'll have to see how it works out. So Red, let me know something. 3, yeah, sure, dude. Maybe I helped him a bit too much there. I could have given 4 to the bank as well, but this early on in the game, I'm okay-ish with it. But yeah, maybe maybe it will be a problem for us later on, because he buys 2 development cards now. Yeah, you can see he doesn't have any wool income, so yeah. So we need a 5 now. If we hit a 5, we can get that settlement up and we can start up the sheep farm. Oh, but our 5 gets blocked, so maybe we have to hope for 2 more sheep, or we have to do a similar trade with the green player. But the green player isn't looking for wool probably, but maybe for lumber. So if we hit another 9. Maybe we can trade brick with the green player, but for now we're hoping for a 10, 11, or 9. But we get a 4. I'm so used to being the gray player. What do we do here? Do we trade that wound for a brick? I don't think so. We only have 2 settlements, so it's not a very big danger of going over 7. Big Clayton, you say, I would have just done the 4-4-1. Maybe that, yeah, I can see why, and maybe that would have been better. Yeah, it's very valuable for him. That's true. But for me, I got it a bit cheaper. I like to have good trades, and in the early game, I think it's still doable. Although, and if nobody is giving him wound, it can also hurt him a lot. So yeah, I see why you're saying that. But I can't. Yeah, yeah. I'm just too cheap. Maybe I'm too Dutch. You know, the Dutch, sometimes they say Dutch people, they are cheap. Well, it was a bit cheaper for me there, so I liked it. In the meantime, our wheat did get stolen, so hopefully we can hit a 6. A 6 and a 5. At least we had a 5. All we need now is a 6. 6, 11, 10, or 9, and we got our first settlement. But if we get a 6, we can immediately use our Woon Harbor. But we get a 5. So, in that case, does anyone wants to give me wheat? Green, for example. Yeah, green wants to do it, so let's do it with green. We got our first settlement. We do have our wool harbor. We have 3 wool, so let's start up the wool farm. I think, yeah, that should be our next priority, getting a city there. We get another 9. 9 is a very good number for us, so far we've been lucky with the 9s. Yeah. Brick, yeah, for 1 wool. Not 3 this time. Maybe he's getting used to it, the red player now. And I think the red player is a decent player because so far, you know, most things that at least if I'm a decent player, I think red is a decent player as well. But yeah, I'm not giving this to him. So far, everything I was thinking, he did what I was thinking pretty much. So yeah. For 2, lots of 8 has been rolled. So how badly do you want that settlement? I want 2 ore. Oh man, this is tempting. Okay, I'll take it. Even though I'll go up to 7, I'll take it. And even though I have a road, but I still need to build 2 roads, so I trade a lot with red so far. You say why 2-1? I think every nation is seen as cheap by someone. Well, definitely we're seen as cheap by our neighbors, by the Belgians. But I like Belgium. I live kind of close to the border, so nothing bad about Belgium for me. But yeah, I think in general there's a stereotype that Dutch people are cheap. So, well, yeah, maybe it's that. But yeah, I just like a good deal, I guess. But maybe that wasn't a good deal, or but well, yeah. Let's roll 7 here. It's a 6. Okay, cool. And we actually got our sheep farm going. So we will use sheep to get more sheep. You know, you need money to make money. You need sheep to make more sheep. So let's make more sheep here. Let's go. Well, so far, at least it's been an interesting game, and we got an interesting setup as well, and we got lucky with the 9 again. So immediately our investment is paying back. We're close to those 2 roads that we need, and we could actually go for a 3-1 harbor next. No, I'm not doing this. Yeah, I think that 3-1 harbor will be our next objective. I think that makes sense. Yeah, and it also makes sense that I'm getting a target on my back. But, well, yeah. I got first city. Still have to make a decision. Do I go for longest road or do I go for largest army, or do I, like last game, don't go for any of them? But I think a longest road makes sense here. Our ore income is not very good. If we get this road going, I don't think the other players can beat me. But yeah, we get stolen from twice here. But we still have our roads. At least we have our roads. There's another 8. We cannot do anything with that. We're not getting anything from that. Big Clayton, you say you have a good setup for longest road. Yeah, I agree. And we get a 5 here, so that's nice. Yeah, well, we're just building that road, or do we have something that the other players really need? Let's check. I still think I'm building this road, but it's always good to just do a quick check if you can trade something. Um, because yeah, obviously you can only trade when it's your turn. So sometimes it's good to just check. And now green sees what I'm doing, but green still needs to finish that settlement. So I think it's okay for us to go for that one. And it would be nice to get better brick. That helps our our effort for getting longest road. Another 5, but our 9 is blocked now. Well, we got lots of 9s already, but we do have our sheep farm still, so a 9 or an 11 or a 10. Ooh, if it wasn't blocked, would have been really good for us, but yeah, it's still good for us. And another 5, so that's all interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna build that road to make sure that green cannot block me there, and we're getting closer to our next objective. And in the meantime, we're also building towards our longest road. So yeah, it's still looking good. A 4 is not a good number for us. Red cannot um, how do you say it? Connect. Yeah, thank you. That's the easy word, but I forgot it. Red cannot connect his road. So I think we got this one. I don't think we have to prioritize closing this up. Need to roll some 10s to get some knights. Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I'm going for... Ooh, all these 9s hurt that this is blocked. I'm not sure if I'm going for largest army, actually, in this game. I'm really used to getting largest army and going for development cards, but I'm not sure if it's the smart thing to do in this game. So far, I don't think so. So if we get a 6, we can get our settlement. If we get a 10, an 11, or a 9, we also get our settlement. I think I will go for cities and large and longest roads, and that's not a very usual combination, but it still gets you up to 10. Can we trade our brick for lumber? Then we would get our settlement. Or for wheat, that's fine for me as well, but I don't think so. No, that's too much gray. Let's try this. If they don't want to do this, I will offer that brick for lumber again, because maybe Gray has changed his mind. But I'm not giving him any more. I'm fine with waiting another round. So yeah, that's too much Gray. Yeah, I like your effort there. I like that you tried another 4. All those 4s are not helping us. It's helping red though. Red kinda can get longest road eventually, but he cannot connect. So that hurts for him. He doesn't have enough room to expand to. But yeah, all those 4s did help red, and red has good setup as well, I think. So I think so far red is our biggest competitor. 8 doesn't help us either. We need a 6. And I think all nights we didn't hit a lot of 6s. Okay, so a knight, that's good for us, but our brick gets blocked, but it's okay. We have brick in our hands, and now the 9 opens up. So a 9 would be very good for us. And I guess I don't have anything to complain about on the numbers, on the rolls, because I hit all those 9s, and it has been very helpful. Ooh. Don't block me again. Okay, this is good for us. Now that's good. And we hit our 9. Thank you. But now we will roll a 7 probably. But, well, yeah. I'm very happy with this 9. This is a very good roll for us. A 7 would suck. A 6 would be very good for us. If we hit that 6, we can keep that 2 wound. Otherwise, we won't trade that 2 wound. And then I have to think about my next step. Let's first roll here. Re-roll a 7. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I still can get my settlement up. But that always hurts. Okay, green still has to give away. Does anyone have wheat? The green player gave away wheat. What's he going for? Doesn't really make sense. And 8 has been rolled before. But I'm not sure if he still has wheat. How many? Okay, I think our best chance is to get wheat from the green player. I think red is strongest. Yeah, I like it here, but it's already there, so yeah. We get ore. Well, we still can get our settlement up. We got one more ore. Let's build this settlement, and now we'll think about our next step. Y21, you say nice turn. Oh no, yeah, I think I think that was the 7 that hit me. Well, yeah, yeah, that's something we need to expect. We blocked this 8, but now that 8 is open again, and this is always very nice. So I'm kind of afraid of the red player, and he also has 2 knights already. So maybe we can use some propaganda. I haven't done that in a long time. Sorry, forgot red. He's strongest. So yeah, okay. That's a long time ago I used propaganda. We get another 7, so let's put, I just typed this, so that's not the way. I'm not sure what he's talking about actually, but well, yeah. So yeah, I just showed to the other players that I'm messing with red. Yeah. And another 8. Lots of 8. Well, yeah, we need some more 10, 11. 10 is a good number. So yeah, we're kind of dependent on 10s and 9s in this game. So let's hope we get some. Oh, and I think again I need to because I don't see this overlay that you guys see, like this, roughly this. So yeah, I think this is better, so you can see the entire map. No, I don't have any lumber. I would have given away some lumber. So what will be our next objective? I I think we'll just build roads when we can, and slowly we'll go for cities. Ooh, and we do hit our 9 there. That's good. A 10 would be amazing. But 11 is fine as well. A 10 now would be very, very good. 6 would be nice as well. Our next city goes there. Since we have that 3-to-1 harbor, yeah, this would be a good city. Let's run a 7 first. Oh, we get to 10. Damn. So yeah, whoa, man, that's lucky. So yeah, we're gonna build a road and a city. Damn, that was a good round. So there we get our city. Do we show what we want to do here? Or do we finish it first? I don't think I could have built a road there and get it on the map instead of in my hand, because now I'm at risk of my brick being stolen, for example. But if I build a road here, all the other players will see what I want to do. They probably already know. But if I built that road, this lumber would have been stolen anyway. And if Red sees what I'm doing, he could decide to go, okay, no, I want longest road, and I'm gonna block you, and then I would have wasted this road. So I would like to be able to build 3 roads, or maybe 2. Yeah, 6. That's a good number for us, and we get brick income now as well. City 569, if possible, you say Big Clayton. Well, yeah, we got it. We got lucky there in that round, I have to say. We got another 7, and I think it's my propaganda. Red is leading. No, what? I stole from Red. I stole from Red, I believe. Maybe in the beginning, not. Not my bad. So yeah, I need to type, but my microphone is is like in the way. So typing, it's not going very good. And we get lots of sixes now. So I must say we've had a pretty lucky game so far. But the problem if you have all these resources is what are you gonna do with them? What am I gonna do with them? It's a good question actually. I think I will build two roads. Okay. Okay. No, well, let's hope red doesn't screw me over. I think I have a pretty good shot at getting another road next turn, and red has to get two. Ooh, what did red get before? Wheat. So he has wheat in his hand, so I don't think he will be able to build two roads. No. And you know, if he builds two roads, it's kind of throwaway from it for him. But I think we do have a target on our back. Ooh, and green rolls a 7 when he has over 7 cards himself. So that sucks for him. Sorry for you. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. And okay, he's stealing from red. That's a good sign. But red also has two knights, so red is still ahead of us. Well, we're pretty close to longest road as well. So and I think so. Go for it, girl. uh, okay. Okay, let's try to yeah. So the white player is messing with red apparently. So our propaganda, it seems that it has worked. Um, and I really don't want. So do we take longest road here? Green has 4. We have 3 here, 4 there. So if I take longest road now, so we can see red is being stolen from, being blocked a lot. So if I take longest road here, I think I will get a target on my back. But if I take it, you know, there's no way they're gonna steal it back from me. Red could go for it. I don't think he will. Doesn't make sense for him to go for it. Okay, yeah, I don't, yeah. I think even if red blocks it, I still can get it. And for now, I really don't want a target on my back because that's really bad. Normally you think, okay, I can get longest road, let's get it, but getting a target on your back and the other players like playing against you, that's really big. Yeah. So now our 9 is blocked and red does get 2 brick. A 10. Can we hit another 10? We had a 10 before, like twice, and it's a really good number for us. We're really dependent on 9 and 10. So yeah, would be really nice. Better Clayton, you say, better lock it up. I know it's nice to, you know, just to be sure that you have it. But again, what I'm saying, I've had plenty and plenty of games of me getting 8, sometimes even 9 points, but then just all the players are putting all their resources in to mess with me, to not let me win. And yeah, that can be really, really powerful. More powerful than most people think. So yeah. A 10 would be really nice, but yeah, if for now I will, you know, I will lock it in because I'm getting too too scared. So probably a 7 here. It's a 9, yay! But our 9 is blocked, but it's still good for us. We could get a city as well. Oh man. Who wants to do that? Still doesn't really help me. Does anyone have lumber? Yeah, I'm going for the city. I'm going for the city because my next city should be faster now, and all we need now, we could win next round. If we get some good rolls, we can win. Yeah, so our next city should be faster. Yeah, Our next city should be faster. All we need is one road, one city, and we win this game. That's okay by me. I still have decent wool income. I mean, and red is going another way, so that's cool. But yeah, he isn't following up with his 2 knights. Another 7. I was okay with it being there. And even though we didn't get longest road, we might still have that target on our back. So yeah. That 5 is still kind of okay for us. What we need next is a city. We need 9s and 10s. That's what we need. And we still have some 10s to get back up to. But that 9s, we already hit a lot of them. 6 is okay for us. Well, it's pretty damn good for us. Yeah, a 10 would get us another city. So a 10 and a 9 again, 10 and 9. That's what we need. What else could help us? Yeah, a 9 would get us the victory. No, a 9 would get us close, but we need a 9 and a 10. But well, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Since we roll now, we get another 7. I'm gonna put it on red because red doesn't have any development cards, and I don't want to get it back. So yeah, didn't really need that wheat, but I really wanted to stay there for a while. So our chances of actually getting that city and that road in are bigger. 8 doesn't help us. Will green get the longest road? No, he doesn't. So okay, we have a good shot here. Come on, give me a 10. Another 6. So we can trade in 1 wheat for a ore or for a lumber. A 10 would get it. A 9 would get it as well. Another 2. Whoa, damn. All of a sudden 2 2s or 3 2s. I need to do something with this wheat because I don't want to pass the turn with 9 cards in my hand. So I think it makes sense to just get it now. So yeah, won't get in that longest road. Now we'll have a target on our back for sure. I'm not locking it up. Because green needs to build 2 to beat me. Maybe I need that wheat to trade in because if we hit a 10 now, for example, well, okay, I think we got it. Right? Well, yeah, we got it. If we don't throw a 7, we got it. If green doesn't steal longest road from us, but it will be kind of difficult for him. Yeah, okay, I think we got it. As long as no 7 is being rolled, we got it. So all we need is no 7. I'm not even asking you for anything. I'm asking you for not anything. Does that make sense? Okay, now we hit all the numbers. Now we get our 10s. Now we get... Okay, so now I think it's GG anyway. It doesn't matter. Damn. 21. So yeah, we're 6, 10, and 9s were our numbers, and we hit all of them. So yeah, we'll just fancy it up a bit. We'll get that. Okay, let's first, make sure we have enough for our city, and then we can do that. We can just get, a bit kind of longer roads, just for fun. Just get everything out of it. So we have 12 roads, and we get 1 city, and it's GG. Cool. We won 3 out of 4 games, so good evening. Another Grandmaster here. Yeah, he must feel kind of bad because, well, he got blocked a lot. I'm not sure why the gray player... Oh, the gray player is also a Grandmaster. Damn, so 2 Grandmasters here. We got plus 10, so we're almost up to 1250. So yeah, we had a very decent evening. Is there something... I think the statistics used to be better. Only 3 successful trades. That's not a lot for me. Four cities, that's very normal. Four settlements, very normal for me as well. I almost never have 12 roads. Well, we beefed it up a bit in the end there, but you know, normally I very rarely get longest road. If I get longest road, I just sneak it in the end. Robbed by others, player 7. That's still quite a bit. It's not like red got everything. Oh, I didn't know this. Okay. Let me take my words back. The statistics are better, but I just found out you can check how the other players played. So red only got robbed one more time. So it's not, you know, but I was very dependent on just a few numbers. Well, and the 9 hit a lot, the 10 didn't. And the 6, I was just dependent on that later on. So yeah, overall, very, very good game. Very nice game.